What's going on, Paisano? Z here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. Guys, before we begin, I just want to say, you might want to check out the Box Lunch Funko Pop Tees exclusive Blue Eyes White Dragon. It actually comes with a shirt, as you can see right here. Very nice shirt, actually. It's the front end. The back has Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's only for small, extra small. More or less if you're watching these videos and you have kids, maybe. Or you just want a shirt just to like have, you don't care if you're never gonna wear it, or maybe want to give it to a little kid, your little brother or sister or whatever. They got extra small shirts, and once again they come with the limited edition Blue Eyes White Dragon Funko Pop, the silver version. It looks really nice. I actually got one for me and my son, and there's a picture of him holding it. He got the shirt and he got the pop, and he's really excited. We added to our collection. Have you guys ever seen? And when I do these videos, I think more of my live streams, when I do my live streams, you might be able to see it. In the background, on top of my Yu-Gi-Oh trophies, is all my Konami Funko Pops, my Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Because I just, once again, big fanatic of the game, and I want to collect all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I'm hoping they have more Yu-Gi-Oh Funko Pops because there's a lot of things you can do with that. And then today I posted on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, click on the link down below for it about sleeves. And for you guys, what sleeves do you play in extra deck? Do you play just an extra box of like Dragon Shield sleeves? You just grab extra 15. You throw them in there. I know sometimes what you do is when you swap sleeves for a brand new deck, use your side deck sleeves as your extra deck sleeves for that brand new deck. Me personally, I'm getting a little bit more snobby. I want more Konami exclusive sleeves. Now, I have the World Championship qualifier sleeves that you get at Nationals. Beautiful National sleeves. They do look gorgeous, but they fray easily. In fact, all these sleeves fray really easily. When I recently did my Dungeon Dragon deck with 5, you want to go check that video out, I actually went and double sleeved my extra deck sleeves so they can last longer. Now, you're not really allowed to for Konami OTS section events, but if you want to do a video, if you want to play at locals, most people don't care. But as far as these sleeves, they're actually, I think I got these at Target. They're about $4 each. I just can't find these anywhere. The Konami, I think it's the 20th anniversary sleeves, I believe it is. Really nice looking sleeves. And of course, in the background, you can see the Hex sleeves as well. I have those. Those are excellent sleeves as well. And the reason I grabbed these because I play a lot of decks, especially with Master of 5. I'm probably going to be playing a lot more decks, so I want to have the nice extra deck sleeves. And I really do like these a lot, even though they do fray easily. They do look very nice on my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. And let me know which sleeves you guys use in the comments down below for your extra deck sleeves. Now, guys, before we get into this video, talk about all these cards, I just want to say, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below. Speaking of commenting, comment question of the day. What's your Yu-Gi-Oh! New Year's resolution? I actually am really excited to share mine with you guys. My Yu-Gi-Oh! New Year's resolution for 2020 is to do more content on this channel. I always do videos on this channel, and for the most part, it's a hobby. And any money I really make off YouTube, and it's a pretty good amount of money, I mostly just give my wife, or maybe I'll buy a couple of silly things here and there, but that's basically all I do. Maybe use it to buy more cards and go to events, but that's pretty much all I do. Well, I've been saving up money because I want to upgrade my equipment for my YouTube channel. This channel all over here. I want to upgrade my video camera, so I can go on vlog events when I go do them, instead of just use my iPhone. I can actually use a nice video camera. I want to have a better microphone. Even though this is a phenomenal microphone, I've had this Blue Yeti mic for about 2 years, and I want to upgrade to a better microphone. Of course, I'm probably going to move, and I would like to have a room in my house where I could do more live streams, and definitely have a better equipment would definitely factor into that. Of course, the camera I'm using right now is a phenomenal camera. By the way, it's a Logitech Brio, and I would love to even upgrade that. So I'm looking to upgrade all my camera equipment, and doing more content on YouTube. Not just market watches, but other content in addition to market watches. Because I love talking about these cards as well. And that's my resolution. That's literally what I want to do. By 2021, I want to have at least half that, if not all of it, set up so I can just do that. And we can have that conversation about the game. And I can show you guys some great things I have planned for this channel, which I'm really excited to show you guys. And if you want to see any behind the scenes stuff when that actually finally comes through, which hopefully will be soon, you definitely want to follow me on Instagram. Once again, the links should be in the description down below. If you want to support the channel, you can buy a TCG player. A certain proceeds go to support the channel to help me see that dream of adding more equipment to this channel. And yeah, guys, I'm really excited about it. So let's go right into the market watch. Excuse me, I'm still have a little bit of a cold, still a little bit of cough, so I might be coughing sporadically throughout the video. Red Ice Fusion, originally coming out of Clash of Rebellions, the super rare is being bought out, which is kind of crazy. You see, with a $6 market price for Red Ice Fusion, the unlimited version is at $15. If you want a first generation version, that's going to run you anywhere from $16 to almost near $18 for super rare Red Ice Fusion. Now, at first I would go, okay, there's only one copy of this card. Red Eyes hype, Dragon hype, I get it, sure. Master of 5, I'm with you. But when you click on view of versions, there's a common version coming out of Legendary Duelist that's about $1. If you have any Legendary Dragon decks, you probably already have this card, as it also was a common in there. It's about 40 cents. So you could pay, once again, anywhere from $18 for a Super Red Eyes Fusion, or you get the commons that are roughly around $1. There's 21 prices up for one of the comments, and other comments it's 36 pricing. So it's up to you what you want to do, but yeah, it's not worth it. We also have Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel. A Shonen Jump card. This card looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if we'll see any kind of meta play, but the market is showing it rising in value. Look at the market price of this card. It's roughly around $13. But then when we look at the actual price point, we're seeing it at roughly around $17 for Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel. 2 effect monsters with the same type and attribute. It says you can target one of your monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Special summon a zone this card points to in defense position, but effects are negated. Also, you can special summon any link monsters for the rest of the turn, and the summoned monster is placed on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of Darkness Metal Dragon, but it's okay. I'm not a big fan of this card, but it is rising in value, so if you have it, you're gonna want to sell it. And if you're looking to play anything dragon-wise, well, you might want to keep an eye on this new card, Dragon of the Red Eyes. This was actually brought to me. All this information was recently brought to me by Paisano. Damon hit me up on Facebook and showed me a bunch of all these cards and said, hey V, listen, people were getting really excited about Red Eyes and we're Master of 5, and you know, that's happening. So I just want to point this card out for you guys as he was showing it to me, as well as like other things happening. You know, once again, when we get hype, I think the core decks always have hype, especially with Master of 5 coming through and with new cards coming through like Dragon of Red Eyes. We're gonna see Red Eye support, we're gonna see Spellcaster support, mostly Dark Magician support, and then we're gonna see Blush support. Now the only question between all these 3 decks that everyone loves, they're iconic for collectors, casuals, maybe even competitors, can it be competitive? I don't know. I have no idea. The card does look nice though. Really hard to bring out, but yeah, it's pretty good. So if you're looking to play Zodiac, I think that boat is slowly sailing away. OT's Zodiac Whiptail coming out of OTS Storm Pack 5 with a $19 market price is already at $21. In fact, after that one, that $21 is gone, the card price spikes to $25 to about upwards of $27 for Ultimate Rare Zodiac Whiptail. Now, if you want the Zodiac Barrage, I mean, you can get a Megaton one with a $4 market price. You get it for roughly around $4. But if you want the original Raging Tempest version of Zodiac Barrage with a $3 market price, we're going to see this card roughly being at first edition about $6 for Zodiac Barrage. Once again, this is the one you want to care about. Yes, if Dryden came with the Banlist, I think Dryden's value would go up in value. Go up. Sure, 100%. But Barrage would be the real value. It'd be the real hype that would happen because of Zodiac Dryden was going up in value. Look at the 2017 Megaton version of Zodiac Dryden with a $3.60 market price. You're seeing it roughly around that price point, about $3. And then when you want the original print of Zodiac Dryden coming out of Raging Tempest with a $3 market price almost, you're gonna get Unlimited roughly around $5.60, and first edition is being almost near $6 by itself as well. So once again, I think Dryden, it'd be great if it came off the ban list. It'd be kind of cool. I would love to see 2 Dryden come off the ban list, to be honest with you. It'd be really fun. But of course, the meta will have to be really different. And with Master Rule 5, that'd be really fun to see Zoo come back. It'd be kind of annoying to see him come back, you know, with Master Rule 5 because everything's changed so much. I would like to see more come back so it could be a lot more viable. But that's just me. That's just me being crazy. Want to see yet another great deck. Yeah, it was tier 0, but I would love to see this deck come back as tier 1 with Master Rule 5 and seeing the C play again at Nationals. It'd be kind of fun, to be honest with you. If you have your Kitchen Dragon mates, and if you ignored me and held on to this card, well, the market price is showing this card to be roughly around $40. And the reason why is because the card is in fact, it's $41 after that one. So you probably get a more reliable price point of roughly around $43 for Kitchen Dragon mates. It does nothing except casuals. And casuals don't really spend, and this is why I find this card so weird to me. Because competitive players don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole because it's insanely expensive. They don't want it. Casual players don't want to spend a lot of money. Collectors don't care about Dragon Maze because it has nothing to do with the anime or nothing to do collecting wise. So it's in this weird kind of like, I don't want to say the wees, but the guys like anime that are creepy that you don't want to hang out with, and have a first page in the binder of Dark Magician girls and love girl anime characters for some ungodly reason. We know why, but it's really disgusting. those characters, those people that you see at least one every locals. And if you right now you're thinking about that guy in your locals, yeah, that guy. By the way, there is one of them in every single locals. They're the reason why Dragon Mates are having such a high price point. They're the reason why this card is going up higher and higher in value. As Yu-Gi-Oh players don't really buy Mystic 5s and get ready for newer and newer sets and put Mystic 5s behind them, we're going to see Dragon Maid's price point more than likely rise even more so. This card will rise because the weeb characters are going to want this card. And as we move away from Mystic Fighters, this is going to be a lot harder to get, and Yu-Gi-Oh players that are, into that kind of stuff, they're going to want this. And if they're going to want this, and if I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, I would love to have a Dragon Maid deck core. I would love to have it. It'd be great. But I'm not going to spend $120 for Dragon Maids. I'm not going to drop at least 70, 80 bucks shipped for Nurse Dragon Maid. It's just not happening. It's casual, fun, silliness, and that's it. But you guys out there that will see Nurse Kitchen Dragon Maid and go $120, there you go. How much is that card? 80 bucks, and there you go. $200 for 6 cards. I don't understand why nobody else wants this. I'm a weeb. I gotta go home and watch my anime and Crunchyroll. I need these cards. That's literally what I see. Okay, that's what I see. And once again, if you know that guy, tell me your horror stories about those guys. Look at that Starly Seafree coming out of Chaos Impact with a $30 market price. The value on Limited is about $30. Versions of Starly Seafree is roughly around $31. Someone's gonna comment down in the comment section down below and go, V, it's Seafert or Seafur, whatever it is. I don't care. Let me just pause anybody right now that goes, V, it's actually, you gotta pronounce it this way. Let me just help you real quickly. I don't care. Starly Seafur. I don't care about the name. Nobody does. Random guy on the internet who goes, I love watching his market watches, but I gotta correct the words. The words aren't there. And if they're not there, I can't be a part of the market watch. Anyway, yeah, the card's going to value. Of course it is. I personally do think that Combo Thunder is going to be viable post-Banlist. It's a great contender to be a viable deck post-Banlist. It's really good. And the only reason it's not seeing play as much right now, because of 2 decks, and only 2 decks. Arguably controlled decks, but they're not really seeing much play themselves. But the 2 decks is going to be Strikers and Arcus. The minute Banlist hits those, I think this deck can shine. I don't know how long it will shine for, but I definitely think this deck can shine and definitely be a viable deck. Then we have Scrap Recycle coming out of Fist of the Gadgets, super rare version with a $6 market price. The value is actually stabilizing at $6, almost there $7 for Scrap Recycler. Now, I think this is a great card to sell right now because once Arcus is dead, this card becomes $1. And if you're out there and you look at them play scraps, some ungodly reason, unless you're geolocated in an area that plays scraps for meta-wise, Nebraska. I'm talking about Nebraska because they are so bad out there. That is a viable deck. Take that deck to California. Take it to Texas. Take it to Florida. Take it to New York. You will get bodied. But Nebraska, you will be on a top tier. You will be a god amongst ants. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. Look at that Scrap Recycler. The card's gonna go down in value. So if you have this, get rid of it. Get a playset, it's $18. Sell this as fast as possible. 18 bones for this card is really good, especially since by next month, even this time next month, it will more likely be $1 to $2.50 at most. Then we have Marine Cess. Can we just have that conversation about Marine Cess and how I think it's still good? And how I think with the new meta we're going to be facing, this might be one of the best decks in the meta? I'm not even joking. I can't even start messing around. I really do think Marine Cess is a hidden gem of the meta. Nobody's talking about it right now. Nobody's looking at it right now. And we've had many metas in which decks were really bad. We get a brand new meta, and then all of a sudden the deck that was really bad becomes really good. We've had this happen before. It was Marine Cess. By the way, actually, any true Draco player about that, they'll tell you. But looking at Marine Cess, I think Marine Cess definitely is a deck that's almost good. It's almost there. It's like Burning Abyss. Each deck is almost there but they have like certain things. For Marine Cess, it's almost there, and the reason why it's not there is because non-targeting effects. Thunder Dragon Titan, as well as Dingirsu. But if we see Arcus die, I think Marine Cess can be really good. I really do. Now, I personally don't own any Marine Cess cards. I have some, but I don't have like Core Anemones at the moment. But I am seriously considering picking up Marine Cess. I'm really thinking it's gonna be good. Up until the April until the April Master Rule 5. Then I don't know as far as what's going to be good or not. From this point on, with the new Banlist coming through, I think there's definitely viability with Marine sets in the game. 100%, I really do. And looking at Cora and Emily, it's only roughly around 13 to 14 bucks for the card. Not that bad. Then we have Vision Heroes. Now, I constantly always put Vision Heroes in tier 2 in my mind, and I couldn't do it recently. Actually, one of my buddies I playtest with in my play group, he got an invite with Heroes, and he did really good, almost made top 8 with Heroes. And even though I always think of Heroes as something that you gotta understand, and once you understand it, you can easily play against it and play around it and beat it, it's still a real deck in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't know how to play Heroes or play against Heroes. And it got my buddy his invite to Nationals, which I'm actually really excited about. I might do a talk before on the channel. I gotta talk to him about doing it, but I would love to do it. But yeah, Heroes is definitely a real deck. And look at cards like Vision Hero Increase. It's around 12 bucks. It's stabilizing in value. Vision Hero Faris, it's around $11. It's stabilizing in value. Why? I mean, people obviously can't buy any new packs of Battle's Legends Hero Revenge, unfortunately. But why other than that? Well, the answer is simple. Hero players are hoarding hero cards. We've seen this before, but with hero cards that just don't show meta play, they they ultimately go down in value. But look at it, these cards are not, they're stabilizing. And these would just be like $5 or $6 cards. So keep an eye on increase in Faris because they might increase. Heroes market is very crazy to predict. It's an insane market to actually look at and go, I know what's gonna happen. It's very hard. Looking at cards at a Soul Fusion, Chaos Dragon Levinius price point is still relatively high. With a $20 to $80 market price, the value of Chaos Dragon Levinius is stable at $28. Now here's the crazy part. This card you should sell. As soon as possible, you should unload it, you should get rid of it. The value is about to tank. You know how we know the value is going to tank? You know how we have a good assumption of value tanking? Chaos Dragon Levinius is a card that sees maybe 2, maybe 3, but more than likely 2 in the main deck of a lot of decks that are looking to play combo, which isn't dominant right now. Okay? Look over here to Thunder Dragons, like Thunder Dragon Colossus, the original print, Secret Rare out of Soul Fusion, which unlimited copies have a $6 price point, and guess what? First 100 copies are only about $7, and the market price is $6. This card is a 3 of in any Thunder Dragon deck. In fact, those combo decks, this is definitely needed at least as a 1 of, and some decks are playing as a 2 of, and the value is $6 to $7. Yes, Thunder Dragon Colossus got to reprint as an ultra rare, and that definitely hindered the value, but it was already tanking. Like it was already the shit was already sinking. We know it was already sinking. The ultra rare just opened a huge hole and it fell down. But Secret Thunder Dragon Colossus was going down with the ultimate rare price point of coming out in OTS Fun Pack 11. And look at that Levianeer, that card. I think that card also, one, has a great chance of getting reprinted, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens in March. But 2, the value is not going to maintain for the secret rare. Ultimate value, we can talk about that for another video, but the secret rare, not happening. Then we have Hidden Summoners. And I called it a while ago on Hidden Summoners when I first looked at the set. And I'm going to point it out real quickly, guys. With Master Rule 5, I think rituals have a chance of becoming meta again. Master Rule 4 had 0 good ritual decks. I mean, 0. You know, if you're a ritual player and you go, can't wait to play in Master Rule 4, I'm going to tap your shoulder and go, you're going to want to, like, not play Yu-Gi-Oh! For, like, this meta. Maybe you want to look in the speed duels, or, hey, Go For Much pretty fun. But competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! With rituals and Master Rule 4, yeah, you know, you're not going to have a fun time. I'm not sure if Hero Perfection had his boost around then, but I really don't know. But even then, like, it was not like the best deck in the game. But look at that Manju of Talents in Hands, a card that's needed in any ritual deck at all. Super rare versions of the card out of Hidden Summoners is about $5. And the price points are being sucked away on the market as we speak. In fact, I think Manju of Talents in Hands, if you don't have this card and you want to play rituals, you're going to want to grab this card. I mean, dual versions are low. They're about $7. The market price is showing to be about $9. This is a great copy. The commons at Champion Pack 4, they're roughly around $3. You got Dark Revelation commons. They're about $3. Once again, there's Hidden Summoners being around $5s. There's the Turtle Pack with the 5 commons. They're about $3, almost at $4. Secret Forces at $4. Common $3. Common $3. Manju of Talents in Hand is so good for rituals, and I don't think nobody caught this. Like, I said it when I first saw into Hidden Summoners. I'm like, it's like a lure to me. It's like, I don't care how many copies are gonna get reprinted, unless a mass amount is reprinted in a quick span for the player base in a very popular set or structure or whatever it is, nobody really cares. And in the case of Allure of Darkness, nobody really cares because Allure is still going up in value. But as far as Manju, I think since his summoners was not crazy popular, even though I think Prankins is like amazing, his summoners wasn't really crazy popular, and not a lot of people bought it. So not a lot of people had access to Manju of 10,000 hands, which is once again a phenomenal card. And in my opinion, I think a 3 of. You got to grab 3 for your collection. I personally R9'd it, but you out there, if you grab 3, I think you'd be good to go. Then we have Psychic Wielder. Psychic Wielder at a Cyber Strike with a $5 price point is actually starting to go up a little bit higher. Like you play at limits roughly around $5.50, and if you want to grab yourself a first edition, it's almost $6 for this card. This card was roughly around $2 for a while. Then with Master Rule 5, and you can play getting excited about Burning Abyss, we're seeing this card rise up in value. Hopefully you guys have yourself at least a playset. I don't think you're gonna need a full playset. I think you grab a playset and you'll be good to go, but I think at most you might play like 2 of these in your deck, if that. More than likely you'll probably play 1. Now, right now we're looking at the meta, and we're seeing Konami try to like, they're doing this thing where it's like, okay, Master Rule 5, we're seeing a lot of combo. Master Rule 5, we're probably gonna see a lot of mid-range, but we don't see good control in Master Rule 5. I think we can all agree on that. Well, what if Konami made a new archetype that had good control? It'd be pretty good, what do you think? I think it'd be pretty balanced, actually. That would sell a new archetype to fight, to be more controlling, to appeal to those control players. And Master of 5 will promote, as well as Konami reprints, mid-range and combo decks. So everyone can be happy. Well, if control is really good, I'm not even joking you, everyone forgot about this card, but Witch Strike is really good as well. If you guys forgot what this card does, if your opponent negates a normal summon or a special summon of a monsters, or the activation of a card or effect, destroy all cards your opponent controls and in their hand. This card's an absolute blowout card, and the market price is currently $4. You have you play first edition copies, roughly around $4 for Witch Strike. I online this a long time ago, and I might go in and grab more of these cards because this card has no other reprints. Maybe in March it might get a reprint, but as of now it has no other reprints, and it's really good, like kind of like Psychic Wheeler, the unknown good cards out of Savage Strike. So you can do what you want to do, but I think this card's absolutely insane. I think if this card's not good by this year, maybe it'll be good by next year, but I think it's inevitable that we're gonna have a control deck or any kind of deck that has negates that I can utilize, and you can utilize, which is Striking. It's a phenomenal card that everyone kind of forgot about, and I'm just gonna remind you, this is a card, and it's really good, and it's gonna see play. It's inevitable. Then we have Invocation. So I believe Invoke got a new extra deck monster because they need that, like they need a hole in the head. They need more. I think Invoke needs a main deck monster, a main deck boss monster, and more spells and traps. Not just like a field spell. They need to have a phenomenal field spell, but more spells and traps. In fact, we can argue for getting Invoked and having them maybe get like their own like Exceed monster. It'd be kind of fun, or maybe their own kind of a fusion monster, because they have everything else for the most part. Looking at Invocation from OTS Storm Pack 6 with a $40 market price, we're seeing over here its value hit about $45 for the ultimate copies of Invocation. Okay, $45, not bad. Look at the secret Invocations holding a $14 market price. That value is slowly going up to $19 for secret Invocations. And if you want a super rare, its value is roughly around $9 to $10, which is near its market price. Now that's like, okay, you can say, well, V, that's a lot. I mean, we saw Raisin and yesterday's Market Watch be insanely high in value. Okay, that's fine. You know, Invoked. Okay, Invoked 1, Invoked 2. I got more for you, though. At least the Invoker of Madness coming out of Trials of Valhalla, only in Trials of Valhalla, Secret Rare, is holding roughly around a $10 market price, but the value actually is almost bought out. The card's currently at $16, and after this one sold, the first copy, the next one over here is at $17 for Alias the Invoker of Madness. In fact, let's just take a quick look. Any Invoke cards doing crazy? I mean, we got Purgatrio with a $5 market price. You see that right there? $5 market price for Purgatrios. Okay. I mean, it's a good card. But yeah, Invoke's going up higher and higher in value. You can play this again ready for Master of 5, which I think works really good with Invoked. And a little icing on the cake, I think Invoke Shadows just sounds like a horrible and beautiful thing. And I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you looking to play Invoked? Because I didn't play Invoked at all. I mean, I had him. I played around with him casually, but as far as any like serious competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, I never really played this deck. I think the last time I played Invoked, at best, if we're gonna even count that, was Wind Witch Artifact Invoked, right around the time of Zodiac format. It was like the last time I ever played Invoked. And I'm excited to play him again, and hopefully you guys are as well. And the market definitely is. We talked about another Blackwing card yesterday in my market watch. And once again, if you haven't seen that market watch yesterday, go check it out. I go over a lot of cards as well. But Blackwing Farm and Master is also rising in value. With a $9 market price, the value currently is roughly around $12. And it quickly spikes to even higher numbers. You can see over here, I'm just randomly showing you the bottom of the page of the first wall. It goes up to $15 for Blackwing Farm and Master. This is a legendary duelist card. This is not like a core set card or maybe like a casual kind of subset. No, this is like a really meant for collector subset legendary duelist set. So this has the potential to have crazy money. Anything legendary duelist always has the potential to have crazy money. Look at a legendary duelist War Dragon Abyss. You got Big Old Machine Go, still at $37. Yeah, that's card sees no play. Casuals don't want it. Competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players don't want it. Collectors kind of want it, but it says legendary duelist. That's hard to find. That's why it has money. Other cards like Photon Orbiter, I talked about that yesterday in my market watch, also is high in value. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon is also around $22 in value. I mentioned Simone the other day in my market watch. It's still crazy high in value. Look at all these cards out of this set is relatively high in value, as you can players slowly make their way with the decks they like and try to fit those decks in the Master of 5 in order to be competitive, or maybe just be a little bit better as a casual player, because casual gets a huge boost out of Master of 5, let alone competitive. Like, I know we got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players talking about competitive decks, like what can this do, what can that do, what can this do, but you got casual Yu-Gi-Oh players that's like, I don't care, I'm playing Blackwings, I'm playing casually. The new rule is really fun, and I can enjoy my deck more, so I'm more excited to go and play. And maybe I'll finish Blackwings off, or maybe I'll finish whatever deck off, casual deck-wise, that they could play in for casual Yu-Gi-Oh! And you know, seriously, big ups to you, because there's a lot of decks that are getting a huge boost, casual Yu-Gi-Oh! Wise. And yeah, it's gonna be really fun to play, just even regular funsies Yu-Gi-Oh! The thing that us competitive players used to play, and now we just forgot about, like, fun. We don't know how to have fun in like regular Yu-Gi-Oh! We just know how to, like, our fun is knowing we got an invite out of regionals at the minimum. Maybe winning a game after a really good game, but for the most part, like fun for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so weird and twisted the more you get involved in the game. It's like being a Sith. The more you're a Sith, the more your body just looks all deformed. That's competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! We're just Sith that just really have deformed bodies. You're there with like the little glowing eyes going, I'm so beautiful. All right, keep playing some casual Yu-Gi-Oh! You see what happens. Anyway, looking at Battle Legends Relentless Revenge, Cyber Emergency is still insanely high in value. It's about $34 for Cyber Emergency. I mean, you got one over here, $33, and then $34 for Cyber Emergency. Higher than $31 market price. Golden Castle Shambong is roughly around $16, $17. Sure, okay. Number 75, Bamboozling Gust of Shadow actually has good viability. Come Master of 5, and with a $13 market price, the actual price point is at $17. And there's a Dragonic Diagram that costs $10. You should sell that card probably, because I think Draco's either get phased out or die out, but definitely not going to be relevant by Nationals. And then we just got a lot of cards in Battle Legends Revenge. So you might want to really check this set, because there's a lot of value in these Battle Legends sets. I mean, we knew there was going to be, but we didn't know if it was going to be like sporadic value where like 2 or 3 cards are insanely high in value, or just more like spread out value, in which a lot of cards have just risen to the point where you get rid of them for $6, $7, $8, $9 easily and all day long for these cards. I mentioned yesterday on yesterday's market watch about TG1 the Magician, and one of the copies of first edition Ultimate Rare was about 16, I believe it was 1644. Yeah, I bought myself one yesterday, and there were some other copies and whatnot. But I want to go in and show you guys, because this card's going to be good for Needle Fiber. So if you're looking to play Needle Fiber come, this March, you're probably going to want to get a good synchro, good cards to utilize with Needle Fiber. Well, TG1 Magician is a pretty good card. Definitely still being used in the OCG right now with Crystal Needle Fiber. Well, TG1 Magician got an Ultra Rare reprint. In fact, got a bunch of reprints, but most recently an Ultra Rare in a Dual Power. So a lot of you players have access to it. But if you have a remedy illness like I do, you want the best version, which is Ultimate Rare First Edition TG1 Magician. Well, once again, the market price is showing to be roughly around $12. And if you want to get yourself and spend a little bit less money and get an unlimited Ultimate Rare version of TG1 Magician, you get that bad boy for about $12. So that's not that bad, to be honest with you. But if you want a First Edition version of TG1 Magician, you're looking roughly around $23 to about $24 for this card. And on page 3, you see right there 23, 24, 25. And then on page 3, it starts going up to higher numbers, ending up roughly around 30. And then on page 4, On page 4, it bombs up roughly around $40. Do I think it's gonna hit $40? I don't think so. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was to hit a crazy high number. Definitely more than its current $23 price point. And then we have OTS Fun Pack 12. OTS Fun Pack 12 has finally been out for stores. I think a lot of stores have enough time to give it to the place, and the place have enough time to crack these packs, to sort them out and to grab the cards they want, and the cards they don't want, throw up on the market. That's what players do. Well, looking at OTS Fun Pack 12, obviously a lot of these cards are going to be going down in value from the current market price because the price point is still not stable. It's a month out and it's still not stable. And OTS Fun Pack 12 came out for some locals a little bit later, so that also factored into this. I think we're going to need to wait another month before we can really see stable OTS Fun Pack 12 prices. I really do think minimum a month, maybe even a month and a half, and then we'll start talking about OTS Fun Pack 13. But right now for OTS Fun Pack 12, it's gonna take a while to stable these cards prices. But look at Solemn Judgment with a $69 market price. It's roughly around $63. Look at Twin Twisters with $61. That card's dropped all the way down to $54. And look at that Cash Dragon 11 year with a $52 market price. It's roughly around $47. These cards aren't taking in value because they're bad or not being used. I mean, Twin Twisters is insanely good. Judgment is almost a staple. And Cash Dragon 11 year, I think it's gonna see a lot more play in the near future. Let alone these super rare cards from OTS Fun Pack 12 that are still roughly around $5, like Grand Majou Diazer, as well as Servant of Endymion, or Custom Skeletons like $2, $3 because people are just selling theirs because why are you gonna keep it next gonna die soon? But there's still a lot of value in OTS Fun Pack 12, is what I'm trying to get at. So go to your locals, crack those OTS packs, and if you don't need a card, you can sell it and get a lot of money and put that money towards one of these cards, or maybe something towards your New Year's resolution. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, comment down below, answer that comment question of the day. I want to know, what's your Yu-Gi-Oh 2020 resolution? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let other Paisanos know as well. It's your boy V, New Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.